Welcome to the stream. This is Meta, and this is the drawing show where I talk about everything besides the drawing itself. Get the cheese. I need to change my stream name. Alright, there we are. I'm always so underprepared for these, but whatever. I will we'll get this sorted and then we'll do it. I've had these concepts floating around for a while, but you know, it's kind of hard for the design to really be finalized in my head. Ever since I changed browsers, everything's been actually pretty well. It's pretty working reasonably well. So my bit rate right now is not very good. I should have been here a little bit before, but you know, it's why I keep lanes open. They're scheduling me a lot for Friday, so I think that I'll generally be streaming on Thursday until further notice. I wonder if I can use the emotes I got from everything. Whatever. Can't I just choose all of them? Oh. Pause paint. Alright. I'll do that. And see how that works out, I guess. Whatever. Let's get to drawing, shall we? Oh shit. Yeah, that's a problem. Here we are. So these are my general concepts or whatever. Of course, we've got better Corki in the corner there, just for, you know, emotional support. And, like, a lot of skins came out recently, but, like, a lot of them just kind of suck. Well, suck's a strong word. They all just kind of are underwhelming. That's the main takeaway from it. Let's see. Honestly, I could have, like, tons of ideation time, but I would still not be sure if I would want to give him his canonical floppy ears, or, like, these little Scottish fold ears, or whatever. Let's see. No. Yeah, that's better. So it works like this. It's not really consistent. So yeah, that works better. Yeah, it works. Let's see. But yeah, I guess, like, I never really had much, that's it. When it comes to, like, Dawnbringer, Nightbringer stuff, I never really get excited for it. I'm never, like, a big, ooh, when's the new Nightbringer skin coming out? Or the new Dawnbringer? I mean, some skins can be fun, or whatever. Like, the only one that I liked out of this line was, I liked Renekton's skin. And that was it. There's way too many things on screen currently. But, you'll know my little references. So I guess. Oh, and here's like a little thing of what I think, like a younger Corki might look like. Something like that. Happy Thursday, my dudes. I wanted, like, the little guy to be, like, a veteran of some kind, so that's what we've got here. But I'm not too sure what I want besides that. Like, we've got a bunch of, like, old wars to choose from. We've got the Darken War, the Rune Wars, the Demacian Noxian War, Void War, and the War of Three Sisters. But I figured, if we're gonna make Corki old, we should make him, like, real old. So the Titan War is the one that I ended up with. Also, I mean, like, the Rune Wars kind of affected everyone, and I feel like that's just not really interesting if, like, multiple, like, vets are from that same war, yeah. The Warwick. True. But, like, someone that, like, brags about their past accomplishments, essentially, like, he probably believes himself to be a different, like, to have been a fighter pilot in said war, but I think that it's interesting to have him be part of, like, some ancient war, and then he comes back once, Bandle City. He basically comes out of retirement to, teach his brand new things. Remind me if the Titan War was... It happened, before the Rune Wars, yes. The Titan War was one of the first, well, it's actually... I think it is the first thing on the timeline. It's when Ionia was called the First Lands. That's how old it is. Anyway, let's see. Back to Nightbringer, Dawnbringer stuff. I know you don't really care all that much about it, right? But I think it's interesting to talk about it still. Because, like, they've only succeeded, like, a number of times with that skin line. And then every other attempt is just kind of boring. I feel like other skin lines do the whole angel-devil concept way better than Nightbringer and Dawnbringer do. It's like, what's it called? I'm forgetting the name. The Wild West skin line. It's on the tip of my tongue. Whatever the Wild West skin line is. Yes, High Noon. H Noon, of course, is like a much better execution of the angel devil concept, in my opinion. Mostly because, I mean, it's just less repetitive, I guess. There's more to do with the concept. Because with Nightbringer and Dawnbringer, you're not really set in any particular time period. You don't really have, like, fashion to connect you to anywhere, so you just kind of spiral into nothing. So, yeah, it's weird. Let's see. Alright. But, my favorite Nightbringer skin is probably Lilia. Mostly because, like, they just had fun with it and went, what if, I mean, I just like confident, maniacal characters, and it really, I mean, like, Lilia doesn't have too many skins, so it's interesting when they make her evil, like, unapologetically evil. So, yeah, that's why I like Nightbringer Lilia. But the newer ones, is we've got Nightbringer Nasus, we've got Dawnbringer Vayne, we got Dawnbringer Renekton, Yeah, and I think that was it. I don't remember if we got any other ones. But the only one I liked out of those ones was the only one that I liked was Dawnbringer Renekton, and that's because, like, they tried to do something with Renekton, because he's typically not presented in a heroic role, or, like, anything past angelic, so trying to, like, make this specific character it's cool. Her face in the splash art is very, very good, too. It's just a fun splash art. Though, I guess, my least favorite, Dawnbringer and Nightbringer skin is probably Yasuo, because we got fucking lied to in his skin. Okay, that reminds me. Yes. Jarvan is also part of this line. I totally fucking forgot that he was a part of it. I like the little swirl rules in Renekton and not his recall, but I guess I'm just not very interested in the skin aesthetic in the first place. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just not for me, and, you know, that can be said for a lot of skin lines, that's right. Like, Psyops isn't for me. But, you know, it doesn't mean that you can't still, like, critique it and also enjoy it when it's good, at least for you. Like, Psyops just fucking sucks. Like, they waste even, like, the coolest characters. Like, the only Psyops character that ever looked good is Sona. And that's because they went, guys, what if we use the military aesthetics and the psychic aesthetics and made it look cool? Because in no other one did they do that. Like, Vi could have been cool, but they gave her fucking bullet gauntlets? Like, ugh. It's just such a waste. Like, I feel like there's good ideas within that, but they don't do anything with it. I'm giving him the Scottish fold ears, because I give Moo the, like, floppy dog ears. Though I would like to see more Yordles with floppy dog ears. I think that's just cute. Anyway, let's see. I'm not really sure what Ink Shadow is supposed to be. Like, I like the idea of, like, an Ink VFX skin line. I think that's a cool idea. Like, of having everything be, like, calligraphy, brush strokes. Beautiful. I think that's a really cool idea. I'm just... like, the way that they did Ink Shadow is just strange. I'm not really a fan of it. I'll talk more about it. I understand that visually conveying psychic power is a lot easier with the VFX effects than costuming, but it would be so awesome. It would be so cool. It would be the most incredible superhero movie the world has ever seen. These special effects. And tons of special effects. I fucking love that song, by the way. It's my movie, my superhero movie. It's all about me. Yeah, it's all about me. Anyway, yeah. On to Ink Shadow. I totally got off topic there. Its ink effect is more prominent with Master Yi, but everyone else, it's kinda eh. Yeah, I just... everything's way too modernistic and block-shaped. And, like, with the whole skin line, there's so many different ways you could have gone with the whole ink aesthetic in general. They could have gone for a tattoo kind of thing, and I think that's what they're going for. I think that Kaisa's guns are supposed to vaguely resemble tattoo guns, but I wouldn't actually be able to tell you if that was Riot's actual intention. Like, Kai'Sa is, like, cool looking, but, like, I don't understand what's going on in the fucking skin line. It's clearly got an identity, I'm just confused on what exactly the aesthetic identity is. With ink, it's so flowy and, like, bold or whatever, and I feel like you could have done so much more with it, like, give everyone hard shading or something, or, like, what's it, like, make it feel certain things, like, the way that, like, water feels, like, I feel like they could have made it be, like, ink blots, or they could have gone with the calligraphy route. They could have gone, like, a lot of different routes for it, but it's just not there. It's because having the black ink VFX contrast is difficult too, so that's why they had to have the color accents. But it just doesn't look inky. Yeah, exactly. Like, the patterns within the Ink Shadow universe are these blocky kind of, like, geometric shapes. And, yeah, like, making the ink more watery would have made this better. But also just having them, like, I'm not too sure what the fashion aesthetics are for it either. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be something Far East streetwear. At least that's what I'm assuming. But, like, I feel like you could have gone for, like, a graffiti look too. I mean, I guess you don't want to, like, go full chroma clash, but, like, chroma clash is, like, a better fucking skin line. It uses its art concept well, and this concept right here is just confusing. Like, its identity feels lacking. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with what it wants me to do with it, yeah? Like, Aurelian Soul could have been, like, a cool design if they made it like him look like an ink blot dragon or something. But I'm not sure what he even is supposed to look like. And, I mean, like, Aurelian Soul is probably the best skin out of the lot, or whatever. I'm just, like, it's also the problem of, like, most of these champions already have skins like it, and skins that are much better at these things. It's like, you could have told me, like, with a few color changes, you could have told me that Kai'Sa was from Blood Moon, and I would have believed you. Because that's what it looks like. And Yasuo and Yone are already way too, like, entrenched in, like, Far East, like, skin lines. So, same with Master Yi. That, like, it doesn't feel fresh in any sense. It just feels like a confused version of skins that, like, they already have better versions of. Like, if I wanted to put Yone in some Far East clothing or whatever, I would have just picked normal Yone. Or I would have picked, like, Spirit Blossom Yone. I'm actually not like, I guess, like, it's just, like, I mean, like, Yone has this problem, like, there's not many skins that he has that don't do that for him. It's strange, but, like, whatever. Well, actually, that's not true. We've got, Ocean Song Yone now, and we've got, what's it, Battle Academia. But also I just don't, like, Yone is a necessary character, technically, but I don't, he is also just a scummy character. Not, like, character-wise, but, like, what's it, like player-wise, like, the way that Yone plays sucks, and they can't change it because that's the way that Yone plays. Anyway, at the same time, let's see, I've seen some VFX artists make themes concepts before, so we know it's possible. At the same time, those don't really work with the champions chosen for this line. Well, yeah, but that's the whole thing about champion selection, right? Is to, you know, like, do this correctly or whatever. Like, they could have not, like, they could have done something where they went, hey guys, we don't actually need Yasuo in this line, or we don't need Yone in this line, or we don't need Master Yi in this skin line. Like, Kaisen is, like, slightly better at this because she isn't inherently Far East themed or whatever, but yes, Wukong would have fit better. I think there was, like, this, one VFX thing for Volibear, and that looked super fucking cool. Because they turned Volibear into, like, a tiger, and I was like, ooh, that looks sick as fuck. Like, if you had to choose out of the two brothers, I would have picked Yasuo because his hair looks like a paintbrush, and I feel like that just makes sense. Yeah, Udyr is, like, an alright thing about it, right? But, is an alright execution of whatever the fuck they are doing with Ink Shadow, but, you know, it still suffers from it being Ink Shadow. His Nimbus being one of those Inkblot psychological impression things, and his staff could be a paintbrush, that would be so cool. Also, like, actually, I'll do, like, a little concept right now of, like, what, like, this could be in my, like, head. Because there's so many ways that you could word this or whatever, right? I don't draw monkey too often, so this is just a basic, like, idea of, like, a cute, like, Wukong skin where he's got, like, a little paintbrush or whatever, and he's like a punky kind of kid, and, like, he's, like, one of the younger characters, so he's not so much about the tattoo side so much as he is about the, like, painting side, and that could be fun. It's been forever since I've actually drawn Wukong, but I don't draw Wukong all that much. I think that it also is, like, a thing of, since, you know, we're artists, or, like, artist adjacent quite a bit, right? Like, it just feels like insult to injury, I guess, where, like, I feel like you could do so much, but, like, Riot just doesn't do that. I'm going for, like, a Kirby concept, which is stupid, but, you know, I feel like you should give the monkey roller skates. Give him that. Give him the roller skate. And his tail can also be like a little paintbrush too. And that could be cute. Oops. But, like, the idea of, like, having, like, fun with the idea, in a way, is just a... Like, there's so many ways that you could have, like, spun this whole thing, but, like, they just didn't, and it's kind of, like, depressing? Not depressing, but, like, you know, they could do so much more. Like, Riot has the artists, they have, like, this has a market to it, too. Like, more of a market than whatever is going on in Ink Shadow. Maybe I'll feel differently once we, like, see splash arts or whatever. But, like, just the idea of, like, having a fun little artist-themed skin line is just such a fun idea. Like, the ink part of Ink Shadow feels irrelevant too. Yeah, exactly. Like, the characters have tattoos, but they all look the same, and they don't really look like tattoos at all. Like, they're not even, like, based on anything, like, concrete or whatever. So it feels kind of like a waste. Like, if you change the Shadow Ink lore to replace ink with essence, the story wouldn't change that much. Yeah, like, with an ink skin line, you should do more with that said concept, you know? He gets, like, a face tattoo, because he's rebellious or whatever. And, like, that's the only tattoo that he has. And... But yeah, like, having other, like, it just feels the same, and it's not more of the things I want. It feels so plasticky, like, all the, like, the details that I feel like ink can supply just aren't there, and it's sad. Damn, I drank a lot during dinner, but that Corki looks a lot different. Yeah, you know, so we've spiraled a little bit. We have gone completely off track, but whatever. I'm just gonna finish up this sketch and we'll continue. I don't know. Listen, like, if like, Rabbits and Jesus can, like, be in a story together, like, anything's possible. This could be Corki for all you know. It's a radical redesign. What did... I guess I'll just give him, like, a shirt like this or whatever. It'll be kind of like a smock. Nah, it looks like a... You know how it went with Galileo. Yeah, true. Like, what do you mean? This is Corki. We've got everything that makes Corki Corki. It's just that we've just, you know, went a little bit. We went in a different direction. We were just complaining about Ink Shadow. Don't worry about it, Mark. Let's see. I'm not too sure what kinda... I guess I'll give them, like, a design like this. And maybe I'll make more of these guys at some point. because I think that, like, having a younger character with this would be cool, but, like, having a bunch of other characters that, like, are, like, actual tattoo artists would be cool. Let's see. Who do you think would make a cool tattoo artist as a champion? Like, from, like a champion concept perspective, who do you think would be, like, a cool tattoo artist skin? Tell me how you would imagine it, too, because I'm not really too sure. I'd go for someone with a lot of arm space, I guess. Or something of that ilk. Someone with not a lot of, like, bulky clothes, because that would be hard to do. Though, I guess Zeri would be a cool, like, tattoo apprentice. Let me write that down. Zeri, yep. Thanks, guys, for saying. The stream delay is hard. Oh yeah, you could use her gun as a tattoo gun. Exactly. Her gun looks actually quite similar to one. But I guess, what would be a good one? There's not too many characters that, like, have a good enough model and also have a lot of arms as real estate. No hard edges here. He's just a little guy. We're going for the most just a little guy. Oh, Renata would be good to match, because she has, like, her gun, her decanter looks quite similar to a tattoo gun too. Oh, you know, that would be fun. Renata, Zeri, and Mundo. Mundo has a ton of arm space. Also, Renata has already, like, one arm that's specifically, like, different to her other arm. So that could be, like, it could be filled with tattooing. That could be cool. Like, the shimmer or whatever that Renata and Mundo both have could just be, like, tattoo ink that, like, is specifically just directly injected into them. Vel'Koz has a lot of arm space too. He can laser ink your skin. Oh, he could be you know what I just thought of? He could be laser removal. Oh, that's a good one. Also, like, Vel'Koz just has, like, a bunch of, like, awful tattoos on his body. We'll remove the ink in your entire being. But, like, Vel'Koz has, like, a no regrets tattoo on, like, his arms. And, like, something badly spelled in, like, a different language or something. No regrets on his back, exactly. Oh, that would be so fun. The hive mind. We just think so similarly. Let's see. And then, who also would be good for a tattooed skin line? I'm not very good at drawing, though. Well, I've never drawn Vel'Koz before, because she's perfect in every way. Oh, here's a question. What tattoos would Mundo get? Cause, like, he'd be a different person in this universe, right? So, he'd be like a really heavily tatted up guy, who, like, screams at appointments or something. But, like, I'm just thinking about, like, the type of person that you could make Mundo in this kind of universe. Like, we've already got, like, a Mr. Mundo verse, or whatever. Heart like a mother's love, but with a raccoon. That would be so cute, like... Oh, he would definitely get a little heart on his, like, shoulder or something. Yeah, he has his heart on his shoulder. Heart on his sleeve. That's what it is. Like, you know those hearts that, like, are, like, they say, like, it's just, like, mom in it, but instead it's just, like, nurse. Because the raccoon is the nurse. That would be so fucking funny. He's probably got someone's name and face on his abs. If he actually knows who Jennifer is, not sure. Yeah, this, like, the stupid tattoos that people get. Do you think that he's a type of person to get, like, a clock rose tattoo? Or, like, I feel like he's not basic. I think that he's just, like, stupid. Like, but, like, basic stupid. I don't think that he's a tribal man, though. Because, like, there's a specific, like, type of, like, douchebag that gets tribal tattoos, and I feel like that's not Mundo. At least not this, like, characterization. Oh, one of those mustache finger tats. Oh my god. I fucking hate you, but yes, that's true. Like, this is already, like, way more fun than Ink Shadow, and it's, like, been about, like, it's been approximately, like, 10 minutes since we've come up with this idea. So, like, honestly, try harder, guys. My Twitch chat can do better than you. That's not saying much, though. My Twitch chat is, like, fucking awesome, so... Let's see. There's all types of, like, tattoo customers out there, you know? You know, like, Vel'Koz is, like, definitely that person that regrets getting tattoos, but, like, was way too drunk when getting them. And Mundo is the person that just doesn't think through their tattoos at all, when getting them. I'm not too sure what, like, Renata would be. I feel like she'd be, like, a really detail-oriented character. Would you want a tattoo on yourself someday? I would. I mean, first I'd like to get one of my ears pierced, maybe. But I would like to get, like, something. Maybe just a string of numbers. But, like, everything that I think of is just kind of stupid. Like, I was thinking, like, the other day of getting, like 1984 on my fucking neck. But that's an awful idea, and I should not do that. In chat, do not tell me to do that, because I will. Let's see. But yeah, first of all, I'd like to get like one of my ears pierced because I haven't done that yet. I feel like I'm just too irresponsible. I'm not even really irresponsible. I think I'm just lazy. Let's see. Really, we're just kind of going based off of like what's it called? On Don't Mess with Yordles, Corki. But yeah, it's not too much. I get that, brother. I have my mind on a fan art I saw a while ago where Rel or Sona was making a tattoo to Pentacle, Olaf, and Annie. And the back is signed in is singed in fire with her finger, a doodle of a bear. It's so funny. That is really cute. So, Sona's giving a tattoo to Pentakill Olaf, and, Annie is in the back singeing, like a little doodle of a bear with her finger. Cute. Most of his design would be on his back, though, because I mean, I feel like when you like would be playing him, you'd only be looking at like one side of him, right? But yeah, this would be like what would be on the back of his Ariel jacket. Is like this, like, basic artist depiction of Titan. Because Titans had 3 eyes. That's a thing. Though I'm not really too sure about much else besides that fact. We don't get much lore about them, and I think that Riot might have forgot about them even existing in the story, but whatever. Let's see. You'll have to send me that fan art if you can find it. The new Saw movie is gonna come out the same day as the Freddy Fazbear movie, which is going to leave me in a huge moral dilemma. I guess I'll have to look at the trailers to get like an actual perspective on which one I want to see, because both could equally suck, and that would suck hard too. I just realized how long Wukong's stash is. Whoops. Yeah, Wukong's stash is really long. I'm trying to find it with all my might, but no luck. It's from this artist that made some emojis for Legends of Runeterra. But it totally slips my name, mind the name. Yeah. That's the problem, is you find some really good art, but sometimes they just you don't ever see them again, and you're like, did I imagine that? No, I remembered specifically seeing that, and it totally drives me up a wall sometimes. round old man. He's just a little guy. Full just a little guy energy. To the ether it goes. So true. I tried to add some new emotes to chat, but I'm not too sure if they are working. Try and test out a peepo if you can, though you do not have to listen to whatever I say, obviously. The other day, I learned that Twitter will unmark your likes after a certain number of days, and I was devastated. I kept finding things and I second guessed myself, like, I'm certain I liked this one last summer. Yeah, that is so fucking annoying, honestly. I'm like, why are you doing this to me, Twitter? I liked that post, and, like, technically you counted my like towards that post, but, like, you didn't save it to my likes. Yeah, it doesn't show that I liked it anymore, and it is goddamn annoying. But, like, Twitter just keeps getting worse. I'm gonna, like, stay on the platform till it, like, just crumbles, but, like, you know, it sucks that it, like, happens like that anyhow. Pawpad. And this will be the background. At least I got the background sorted, yeah. Yeah, some people have been there almost as long as I've been alive. That's crazy, honestly. Though, I mean, good for them for sticking through it, yeah? I mean, Twitter's gone through, like, so many changes. I mean, like, most social media platforms have. Though, you know, you just kind of get used to them, like, after a few weeks. Like, yeah, and it's gonna crash anytime now. Like, they're taking away polls, my most valuable resource for democracy. Like, what the hell? How am I supposed to annoy my followers to pick a certain option because I am indecisive now? Like, what the hell? You can't just block off, like, an entire, like, aspect of your website, Twitter. Like, that's not going to make people want to pay for Twitter more just because you took the feature of polls away. Whatever. I don't care that much. I mean, it's kind of like how Tumblr crashed a while ago. And, you know, that was a horrific event, but, you know, it's not like it'll die unless it's in the hands of, like, a person that just doesn't want to anymore, you know? On the other hand, polls got introduced to Tumblr for a while. I wonder where a big chunk of people will migrate to after Twitter's gone. Yeah, that's the big question. Because Tumblr isn't really... It's not the same experience whatsoever from Twitter. Like, I've had way more, like, instant communication on Twitter than on Tumblr. Tumblr is, like, it's very easygoing of a website. You just kind of let things chill on there, and, like, sure, like, people will see your posts or whatever, but that's not really the main goal. The main goal is just kind of to be there and be kind of fucking weird. And I mean, that is kind of the goal of Twitter too, but you know, I'll probably touch grass if Twitter goes down, to be honest. Mario, no. Touching grass. This Twitter user touches grass for the first time in 15 years. That's the headline. No. But yeah, it's gonna... Like, unless there's gonna be, like, a specific alternative, there's no, like... Every platform is wildly different in the way that it functions. Like, people aren't going to suddenly migrate to Reddit after this happens, you know? Because Reddit, its community fucking sucks, and I hate it. Well, I mean, I do, but I also don't. It's very funny to, like... Because you can tell when the Reddit is dominated by, like, straight people, straight men, or by gay people. And you can, like, you can immediately tell. It is crazy that you can, like, immediately tell the subreddit's, like, demographics by, like, just posting one thing. And you're like, yep, these people are actually, like, human beings that treat other people like human beings. Oh my god, that's crazy. Mastodon, I haven't checked out any of those other ones, but, like, it's also just such a, like, a waste, because it's really hard to discover people on different platforms. Like, for, like, different, like, cases or whatever, like, you can scroll through tags, don't get me wrong, but typically you'll only go through, like, the most popular people or whatever, and you typically don't message or comment on popular people's posts, so it's just, like, a whole process, I guess. And, I mean, I guess it's also just based off of the way that you interact with said sites, obviously. Let's see. I'm not going back to DeviantArt. That place is very unoptimized, and also, I just don't want to. Like, oh my god, I completely forget. Like, every time I, like, log off of DeviantArt, I go, what the fuck was my password? And then I have to create an entirely different DeviantArt account. I can't do that for the 40th time, okay? I did it too much when I was young. I am still, like, relatively young, granted, right? But, like... let's see. There's just not a lot of good art-sharing platforms out there. Like, Instagram, fuck it. Like, Instagram's good for video sharing. It's good for talking to people. But its algorithm fucking blows. And I hate it. I used to be, like, an Instagram-only artist who posted, like, specifically traditional drawings. But that was, like, it was, like, it feels like my soul was, like, literally sucked out of my body. I hated it. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Poor DeviantArt. Don't feel too bad. A place, it's never been the best. It's just been more convenient. And now it's outstayed its welcome. It's not changed. It's not grown to optimize or anything like that. I feel like YouTube's always going to be up. Well, at least YouTube in some form is always going to stay up. That's for sure. That's what I know. I'd like to maybe make a TikTok, but it feels like every, like, single other, like, session or whatever, it seems like it's trying to get banned. So, I'm not too sure if I can move to TikTok. I mean, like, my art's not really, like, I don't know how to fucking edit, like, anything. I mean, maybe that would make me fully need to, like, learn editing or something like that, but, you know, whatever. Also, hello, Magnus. Welcome to the stream. Other people, don't eat the new guy alive, please. And thank you. I would like to reach 50 at some point so that we can finally have things like text-to-speech. Because I think it would be, like, really funny if you guys could donate, like, your channel points or whatever, and then, boom, your, like, text gets read out loud. Guys, why you don't want chunks? It's I guess it's the initiation ritual. Duck. Hello there, Duck. Okay. I think for this one, I'm actually gonna do a background. Can you believe it, guys? For this one, I didn't do really a poll for this one, I guess, because he just kept losing. And, you know, I mean, like, it's just been a long time coming. Like, Corki deserves love, guys. He is super funny. He is just so, like, shaped, or whatever. I mean, like, in the main game, he sucks. Just don't get me wrong. But, you know, that's not here nor there. We're fixing him, as the kids say, I guess. Though fixing isn't really the best term. I mean, characters aren't really broken and all that. It's just that they tend to need updating in this case. Or, like, you have a concept that you want to work with better. But, like, it's hard to say, yeah, this one will, like, this character in my style, because I'm not fully recreating said character either. Maybe Corki will get a recall someday. That would be really funny if they actually did that. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't... You know, whatever. I'm gonna draw while you do too. The closest thing to drawing with friends. Aw. I mean, like, it's just fun to, you know, draw when you're watching a video, or just, like, drawing in general, you know? Like, I enjoy like, drawing in calls, or drawing with another drawing video open, that kind of thing. Like, the only reason why we aren't watching YouTube videos is because I think that would get me banned fast, if it was the wrong YouTube video that we watched. Though we could technically pull up websites or whatever, but, like, that would also be a whole other thing. If I really feel like going to a website, maybe. Oh wait. Yeah, it's nice having you in the background while scribbling. Oh, thanks. So I'm glad that my voice is listenable enough for you to have to do that, you know? Though, I guess, I mean, doing this makes me, like, less, self-conscious of my voice, if that makes sense. Though, playing it back makes me self-conscious once again. It's just a thing of, it's weird to hear your own voice. I only look for little... I found the bloody pig. Let's go! You could... I'm gonna put it... And a demo. Where's fish doorbell? I need to know. It's in your DMs. I remembered a little differently, but it's that one. Let me take a look-see here. Whole life or no life. Oh, it's Rel! Oh, so cute. Oh, yeah, this is from, like, this artist, did the, like, concept comic for, like, the actually epic Seraphine comic. Like, they actually have really good ideas. Rel and Annie. I'll retweet it for you guys if you are on Twitter currently. Though, I don't know how, yeah, squiggling. And emojis for LOR. Yes. I can't believe you got it from, like, my terrible ass description of them. Let me try and do something. About the fish doorbell. It is live streamed to the whole homepage. Am I really gonna be about... Am I gonna be this distracted currently? Yeah, okay, so the fish doorbell is also in play. Okay, guys. So basically, if we see any fish, guys, we have to ring the doorbell, okay? So keep an eye on that, will ya? You've played LOR? Yeah, I have. I'm not very good at the game, but I've played it. I mostly, come in on Thursdays to get a new pack or whatever, but I just like getting new cards. I don't actually like playing the game. Are there any fish? Do you see any fish, chat? Basically the dam, like, puts a camera at the bottom, and, like, people watch it to see if there is any fish. Basically, you ring the doorbell and let the fish cross the body of water, and that's how the fish doorbell works. Okay, chat. So, yeah. If there's any... Currently, I'm not seeing like a lot of fish in this general thing, but maybe we are missing it. It's not live. Let's go to it live. Because we need, for this fish, we need to be on top of our game, chat. You see a fish? Where do you see the fucking fish, Marl? Are you sure? Where is the fish? It has 3 mouths, and it bounces. It's... No, not me, chat. It's easier to get more cards per chest if you play the game. Well, yeah, that would be good if I did that, but I don't. Guys, I meant the... I meant the you know, fair enough. No! Fish stream's broken, guys. Was that a fish? I can't tell. I'm really invested in this. I'm gonna favorite the site. I will not know what this means when I go on my computer, like in a week, but it will be funny. I don't think that sea slugs actually count as fish, though. Live fish cam on the corner when... If we can find like a live fish cam, I'll put that on. I can put that there, chat. I promise you that. I promise. So chat, I would never lie to you. This should be a meta stream staple. Thanks. Look, this is like looking for the ghost orbs in Phasmophobia. Guys, where are the fish in this specific image? You need help. Twitch chat. Is there a fish in there? I'm pretty sure that's not a fish, but I could be wrong. It's not, no. Just water, I think. Pretty sure it is water, but I'm too scared to play Phasmophobia. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not good at video games, but I like them anyway. I totally want to play Dredge someday, cause I think it would be fun. Also, like, I saw it like advertised to me on Steam a while back, and I've been wanting to play it, but I'm not too sure if like that would be something. Well, first of all, I would need to know how to stream games, which I do not know how to do, despite needing to. But you know, whatever. Sometimes you just stream fish. You or any of your friends horror fans? See, I am a horror fan. I like horror games. I like horror movies. Drag them along for the agonies. I did manage to get like one of my old childhood friends to like play Doki Doki Literature Club, like without any spoilers. Like that, like they were not spoiled for anything, and I made them play it, and it was the most like rewarding experience in the fucking world. Honestly, I could drag like my some like buddies into a call with me, and that would be fun, I think. Though I think that we would need a little bit of planning for that. We would need a little bit of planning, a little bit of knowing how to stream games. But Subnautica would be fun. It would be terrifying, mostly because I don't know how to swim in video games. But I would be down to play Subnautica. Though, I guess it would depend on the endings. I mean, like, I know a lot about Subnautica, too, is the thing. Like, I know when the ship's going to blow up. I know that you have to go to the island before a certain date. so that you can fire the laser at the meteor or whatever. Because I watched like a full like Subnautica like playthrough, but you know there's also DLC. Was that a fish? No. But like I know that there's DLC. Like I really love horror movies. We did do a full like we did technically do a FNAF stream. It was a very scuffed, bad FNAF stream, but it was a FNAF stream, and we did play Five Nights at Freddy's for like a second, and it was very scary because I suck at playing the game. But I did have fun placing decorations and listening to Candy Cadet. See, like, the thing with horror games is, like, immediately when it, like, requires skill, I'm just, like, out of it. I'm like, what do you mean? This is a game? I fucking hate games. Nah, I just suck. But, like, also I think that, like, it ruins the horror a little bit because you're now, like, not focused on, like, being scared or, like, what's around the corner or whatever, but rather on whether or not Freddy Fazbear can fuck right off. Just play Dark Souls. Great suggestion, Moro. Just do it. That's a really good suggestion, even if you hate it. Really good suggestion. Which Dark Souls do you want me to play the first Dark Souls? And where would I stop? Also, like, that kind of thing. Have you considered playing point-and-click adventure games? You know, games that... Ooh, was that a fish? Ooh. No, that wasn't a fish. It was just dust getting really close to the camera. But yes, I love point-and-click adventure games. You know, games that don't have a game, but rather will keep you stuck until you find a solution. I fucking love point-and-click horror games. Not just point-and-click horror games, but like, sorry, I got really, really excited that I almost saw a fish, okay? But yeah, I am a prime enjoyer of point-and-click adventure games. You probably shouldn't watch Harvester, but Harvester is a really not funny, but surreal. I really like surreal point-and-click games. The main thing I don't like, I like horror, but I don't like the horror aspect of horror. I like psychological aspect of horror games. So, like, solving puzzles is, like, infinitely more rewarding to me than fighting enemies. But, like, I think that maybe, like, starting off with, like, a game that doesn't have many stakes, like, Power Wash Simulator. I think that could be fun. Power Wash, full Power Wash. Yeah, Harvest is so good. There's also White Chamber. Yeah, well, Harvest is fucking, it is just, I fucking love FMV games, they're just really fun. They're from a bygone era, and it's really, really interesting. But I sort of like Oh, but I don't think I want to play RPG Maker games. I do like a lot of those games, it's just that I already know the story of most of them, so it feels like a waste of time. Like, I really like Mogeko Castle, I really like Mad Potter. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of, like, Corpse Party, I'm not the biggest fan of Mermaid House, and others, but, like, I feel like the story's the main thing that they have going for them, besides style. Though, I guess, technically, no, Omori isn't RPG Maker. I forget which game is, like, sourced from that. Have you ever considered not watching full games? No, Mario. That was before playing them. That's a ridiculous idea, and I would never do it. Can you lower the volume of the music a bit? It kind of drowns out your voice. Still waiting for the new Mogeko Castle game, Delusional. It'll come out. I'm sure it'll come out, guys. I'm sure that it's right around the corner, and we'll get to play it at some point. Also, but Maro, I will never stop watching Manly Badass Hero play the game fully before playing it. Also, no problem. But, like, I haven't watched certain ones, I guess, so. I guess you just have to, like, get me with a game that I haven't ever seen. A fish pass and there was a fish? What the fuck do you mean, Marl? What the fuck? Bro. Manly is the best person to watch horror games. So soothing voice juxtaposition. Exactly. It's, you know, cause like, he doesn't really have much reactions to things. Maro's fucking lying. What the hell? Maro is a liar and a rat on my stream? What the fuck? I'm very... Why would you do that to me? Like, what the hell? There's plenty of other fish in the sea. Yes, there's a lot of other fish. Anyway. I'm a brick. The rat. You can't do this to me. I love that fucking creature. He is so stupid looking. And I love him. Ralph. That's like cutest fucking dog. Chat, I swear to God, if there's a fish that comes on screen, I'm going to die. And, you know, it'll be funny. Streamer dies because of fish on stream, not clickbait. Ooh, is it alright if I recommend a point-and-click horror game to you? Yeah, go ahead. I am so down for recommendations. I might not do them, obviously, right? But I do like hearing them. Geoplasm Wraith music. Listen, you are going to listen to this for like at least 2 minutes. Listen, it is very relaxing. You see, it gets me very focused on drawing this yordle and looking at fish. It is called surreal. There's the surreal cataclysmic pixel art point and click horror I've seen. Roche Limit. Let me look at that. The plasm right over the fucking fish cam. It looks cool. I would totally play it. Yeah, it's created and run on Microsoft PowerPoint. Oh yeah, it looks really fucking sick. I would totally play it. I have to see if it was like on. Yep, this relaxing sweet It is the sweet release of death. Is that a fish? No, I'm imagining things. That's not a fish. Of course there's not. Why would there be a fish? There would never be a fish there. It's crazy, like, that you can even make a game. Part of Metacore. This whole experience is Metacore. This and Honchcrow. I'll have to make a Honchcrow meta at some point. Give me like 4 to 5 business years, and I'll give you it. I should totally pop this out of the window or whatever. No. Chat, I've got an idea. The fish will be right back, okay? Fish. Can you not see? No. I guess not. What the fuck? What is happening? Gustavo Gallery. Listen, Chad, I am cooking. It is not well, but I am cooking. Alright, there we are. Back to fishing, as all good chat members will do. Alright, chat, remember for me when there's a fish, okay? Love you, chat. Love you. If this isn't content worth subscribing for, I don't know what is. Actually edited videos. Fuck that shit. This is all you need. Eventually I will make a script and it'll be all better, but for now, this is what you get. Paint drying stream. Someone did that, and it was a great stream, okay? Listen, this is just like the real life experience of fishing. You just kind of sit there for like ages until you like get bored and lose faith in ever seeing a fish ever again. And sometimes you get a fish, and sometimes you can get a fish too. So don't ever forget about getting a fish, chat, okay? Because I know that each and every one of you could probably catch a fish if you really tried. Just like fishing IRL. There is water. There is nothing. There is Corki. Yeah, the tools and trades, the tips and tricks for fishing. You get your water, your body of water. You get your meta, and you get your life-size Corki. League of Legends Corki is all you need to start fishing. Wukong, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I was saying there. The Wukong stream. We already made a Wukong stream. This is round 2. I'm sorry, guys. I was feeling really bad about my previous Wukong design, and I was like, this shit sucks. Fun Farm goes hard. Mort the Chicken is a fucking awful game, but like it's really funny. Like it's not funny, but that's what makes it funny. Does that make sense? Also, I can't believe that they just gave Mort the Chicken over. Like they just decided, yeah, have the fucking chicken. I don't care. It's a strange world we live in, chat. My transitions are fucking awful. Let me try and fix this. It's not going to work, but with this, now it'll stop being jumpy at least. But now we are forever bouncing. The chicken cube. Mort cube forever. Opera GX like works surprisingly well. I thought that those YouTubers were fucking lying to me, but no, they were actually being serious. I guess, optimization can work, chat. Anyway, is anything biting on the end of your lines? Because I'm getting fucking nothing. I wonder what kind of fish there are in this Norwegian. It's not even Norwegian. This place is in Dutchland, in the Netherlands. I'm catching dittos. Where are you guys? Said the world. I didn't know that dittos was even spawned there, but that's so crazy. I should probably have like the text down to different colors so that people can see the chat messages, but like also if you're in chat you can see the chat messages, so there would be no point. Whatever. The gray is coming back, chat. Or the gray has always been there in these trying times. I don't need the antivirus protection. My computer is so filled with no viruses at all. Why would I ever need protection from them? I would do that. Oh shit. I mean. Alright. That was the problem. I was on the wrong fucking layer. The greatest sin of all. Being on the wrong layer when coloring. Having fun in LOR. New card, same deck. Let's go. I'm not sure. Like, LOR is, like, way better in terms of, like, characterization and stuff like that. It's just that, like, I just don't want to play a card game, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I don't want to play, I don't want to play League of Legends either, so, like, I don't know what I want to play. The main question is, what does meta actually want to play? But, you know, Samir is actually pretty fun from what I've done in POC. I only found out last week how to spend your wild cards. I mean, like, they kind of need to fix the tutorials, I feel. Because, like, I was just kind of, I was like, I guess I am supposed to do this. And, like, I'm sure that it would probably be fun, but I'm just not into, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not into Hearthstone. I feel like you have to be a specific person to be into those kinds of things. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that, like, I'm just not really the target audience. Like, card games, like, stylistically, like, don't really tend to have stories either, so it just feels like a total waste. My attention span's too low for POC, but it does look wild. Oh, Path of Champions. Yeah. All I really care about is those fucking voice lines! All I care about. All meta care about is eat hot chip, lie, Vagar voice line. That's all that matters. Oh, though it's weird that they didn't put Corki in the fucking game, you know? Like, he's in the Don't Mess With Yordle short. Like, he's, like, one of the main, like, players in that, and he just didn't get any. He just was totally, like, ignored. Which is, like, it's just such a weird, like, choice. I mean, I guess maybe they just didn't know what to do with him or something, but, like, it's just, I feel like it's just so strange. Like, it feels like they, had cards for him ready, too. It's just that they didn't go with it for some reason. People speculate he's gonna get moved to Targon for his sub-region. I mean, like, Targon Corki would be cool as fuck. And collect to be a pure Noxus card, not a Bamtle multi-region. That would be cool too. It's just that we don't, like, in the Don't Mess With Yordle short, Corki is, like, explicitly tied in with Piltover. Even in his most recent art, he's tied in with Piltover. So I'm just, maybe they are going to do that, but I'm just not sure what's happening there. I'd like to see Kled in Legends of Runeterra, though. It would be super fun. Though, I guess I just want more people for Vagar to interact with. I just want more Vagar voice lines. At the end of the day, that's all I care about. Where's my Vagar voice lines? I don't care about anything fucking else. Like, I'm wondering when they'll put, like, Mordekaiser in the game. I'm wondering when they'll put Akali in the game. Like, cause, like, it feels like almost every character, like, got, like, a straight upgrade, except for Kennen. He just got, like, a straight downgrade. I mean, like, to be fair, like, Teemo wasn't, like, faring all that much better, and, like, Rumble's just fucking confusing as hell. Like, it feels like Riot just doesn't know what to do with Rumble, and they are just doing whatever the fuck they want. And it's really, really strange. But, you know, whatever. I'm not complaining too much. Yeah. Riot, I'll be good, okay? I'll be good. Just give me more Vagar. Just, like, could you, like, switch that Teemo ASU out for, like, a Vagar ASU? That would be, like, so... that would be so sexy. They're not gonna do that, but, you know. The main thing I'm interested in is that sweet, sweet lore. I don't care about these games whatsoever, except for the fact that there's lore in them. Like, the Katarina comics are actually making her, like, a character, which is, like, just absurd. Can you make Vagar a girl? Thank you. Some people in this chat have a very specific, vendetta. League MMO waiting room. Hey guys, do you guys want to join my guild where we just talk about random shit for like 5 hours and then fish and get nothing? Alright, that sounds good. Let's go, chat. Genuine. I never thought I'd be excited to see more on Katarina. Like, she's an actual character? Like, that's, like, supremely, like, rare for me to, like, care about her. Like, my friends care about her, but, like, she is crazy. Everyone wears purple. Alright, guys, get into the colors. We ride at dawn, folks. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. And chew bubble gum. Guys, I know it's, like, late for you or whatever, but, like, the Vagar event's right now, and we need to get there ASAP. But, yeah, like, the Katarina comics, like, actually make Talon and Katarina characters, and, like, they're actually, like, it's crazy that League of Legends lore is actually, like, moving. Like, that's absurd to me. Like, that we're actually going somewhere with this plot. And, like, Mage Seeker is seeming to, like, actually be moving the plots forward. It might not be very good, granted, but, like, I am hoping that it's not. Like, I haven't, like, read the recent Garen comic, or whatever, that came out, or whatever, but I'm interested to see what they do with him, because I find, like, the idea of, like, actually giving these characters character is a good idea. Like, if they're gonna focus on them so much, you should make them interesting, at least. Like, because Katarina, in, like, mainline stuff, just kind of is a girl who has a knife. And it is Sam and Max music that you're hearing. Because I fuck with Sam and Max Save the World, and also The Devil's Playhouse. Oh my god, you're right. But yes. I think that my favorite Sam and Max theme from the games is Inconvenience. But honestly, these games just slap so hard. I should draw Sam and Max one day, but I'll put them on the character list. Anyway, Garrett, I'm not really sure what you meant by "oh my god, you're right it." You know, sometimes we don't get context. Sometimes we are just in the aftermath. So when are you starting the Super Mario movie stream? Guys, I'm not going to stream a movie unless it's like out for like 2 weeks. As in, Magnus Cat is right about the music. I thought someone shot you for a second. Don't scare me like that, Karen. We care about you here on this stream. But, Maro, I will not be doing the Super Mario stream unless I am drawing Luigi, or Bowser, or Peach, or literally anyone else besides Mario. But like, I'm not too sure, like, what we would do for that. Boo. Come on, listen. I know that, you are the biggest fan of Chris Pratt. I know this because because I've gone through your search history, and I know how much you enjoy Chris Pratt Mario, but not everyone is about Chris Pratt Mario, okay? I'm pretty sure they were joking about streaming a movie because everyone knows I'm into a movie. And I'm joking back, Magnus. I mean, sure, I sometimes don't get jokes. It's just a rule of the internet. And also with his own, but you can be the guy that streamed an actual, in real life, boxing match and label it as one of those WWE games. Even in the most crustiest pea-sized quality. It's gonna be great, chat. The bootleg Super Mario movie, and it's just me holding up like a really poorly rendered Mario and a poorly rendered like Bowser, and then and I hold them together with like little sticks, and I do a puppet show, and Nintendo will still take down that stream. I guarantee it. But it would be funny. It would be kind of worth it if I did that. But no. I have a responsibility to the chat. I can't believe that some people they literally try anything. Like, you know that guy that pre-recorded a stream or whatever to get himself out of a murder conviction, because he was like, no, I was streaming on that day. It didn't work, but it was really funny that he literally pre-recorded a stream and pre-recorded his answers to try and, like, create, like, an alibi for himself. That's what happened, and it is insane that I am not making that up. Was this stream pre-recorded? No, Your Honor, I was pressing the button when the finger came. Guys, you've got to believe me. The date's right there, guys. It can't be pre-recorded. Oh my god. Hey guys. Watch as I bring up this other random streamer for no apparent reason. No ops allowed. We are strictly a no ops zone. So, if you are a cop watching this, so please get off my fucking stream. Thanks. Love ya. Anyway, Duck, this stream is not pre-recorded. I did not pre-record this message. I wish I had something to make my voice sound a certain way. Like I'm speaking through like an answering machine. Oh, that would be good. I gotta do that as one of the gags one day. I have to like learn how computers work, which is like way too much effort for me. So it's probably not coming. Like, give it like 4 to 5 business weeks, 4 to 5 business years, give or take. Economy's been tough on us all. And also, if the fucking fish, like, comes to my monitor, I'm going to scream. Because that's all I want in life is fish. Anyway, chat. How is all your Tuesdays? Because, currently mine's going great. Recording this. Stupid as hell. Now, would you believe me if I were to tell you that I am not? And that's the end of the sentence. When I'm in a dying competition, I wish that you could, like, preload tweets. That would be so nice. Doing well today. My family left for vacations a while ago, so while I take an actual break being, home alone and peace and silence. That's actually nice. Like, just having, like, your own, like, time to, like, collect your thoughts and just, like, have the house to yourself is just nice in general. I've been, like, working till 1 as of recent, so I've been, like, enjoying the times where I can, be at home and draw and stuff like that. Like, I still draw, like, a shit ton at work, too, because it's a bowling alley and we do golf. but maybe now I can watch Fish Doorbell while I'm at work too. And that'll be mine. And I'll just have like 50 things on my monitor while I'm also like, yeah, do you want your fucking bowling ball? Some people try and order drinks when I'm not a bartender, but you know, whatever. The bar is like 5 feet to your right, sir. It's not that hard. Anyway, like, getting a job has, like, made me realize just, like, how much I hate kids. Like, I mean, I've always hated kids, but, like, getting a job at, like, specifically a bowling alley just, like, makes it, like, 15 times worse. Because, first of all, you've got drunk parents. Second of all, you've got kids that just, like, run around and do shit or whatever. It's pretty great for me. And I'm relaxing and playing around with the game engine like that. That's fucking sick. I've actually wanted to learn Blender for a bit now, though. Maybe that'll be like a little stream or whatever. Meta learns Blender for the first time. Hey, chat, how do I make a shape? And that'll just be like the whole stream is just me learning how to make a fucking rectangle. It would be fun. Anyway, let's see. Like, the other day, a bunch of kids were, like, in the parking lot strangling each other. I mean, I didn't have to deal with it. Security had to deal with it, but yeah. Every time I watch the Blender Donut video, my brain melts and I forget the command keys. That's crazy. And it's just like, the amount of work that goes into that stuff is, like, ridiculous. And I respect, like, 3D artists and Blender artists in general. Like, that shit's tough. Though it's not the same for, like, movie producers or whatever. I just go, why the fuck does She-Hulk look that way? She sucks, and I hate her. Like, you did better on a project that has, like, half the budget of this one. I don't know what you were thinking. Anyway, let's see. Fish dumpster. I should totally take a picture of, like, what the back of the bowling alley looks like, because it does look like a Five Nights at Freddy's location. Like, a horror game in, like, a bowling alley would be interesting, I think. So, I wouldn't want it to be, like, a mascot game. I would want it to be more about, like, this creature that, like, specifically lives off, like, the grease and grime of, like, a bowling alley. And just, like, lives within, like, the back rooms or whatever of the place. And, like, a technician just happens to be at the place at the wrong time. Like, that's the type of thing. You said fish so many times, I need my Ghost of the Small Mad Scientists. I will make sure that the fish are delivered. They might not be on time, but they will be there. Mark my words. Wait, is that why you made Security Breach meta work at Bonnie Bowling? Yes, it is. At this point, that sort of concrete ceiling riddled with pipes and vents have become an aesthetic. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, like, fun, I think. I mean, like, the bowling alley I work in specifically doesn't have that, but I know what you're talking about. Also, I think that it would be fun if the monster could, like, manipulate, like, those really uncanny, like, bowling screens. We only have manual scoring, but yes. But yes, that's why Security Breach meta works at Bonnie Bowling. Also, Security Breach meta is an android. Let's talk about the fascinating mating process of some anglerfish species. That's why most people actually headcanon that, like, the fish I constantly draw as trans, because like, otherwise he'd be microscopic and wouldn't have the light on his head. Anyway, they fuse together. It's pretty funny. The male bites her and just stays there long enough, sucking on her blood, basically like a parasite, to the point where everything else atrophies and, like, dies off, and now they are only dependent on the host body. It is a beautiful process. Love it here, guys. I mean, animal mating's just fucked up in general. Like, most mating things are just straight up awful. The male just exists to become an extra organ for the female till it dies. Yep. Sucking on the male, like, on the female's blood as its only source of nutrients until everything just fails, shuts down. What a life that must be. I wonder what, like, urges them to do that. Or what evolutionary gain that even creates. I mean, the deep sea is full of anomalies like that. But it's always just an interesting process. So you should look up what blobfish look like when they're in their actual, like, proper environment. Because most people just see, like, a depressurized blobfish and assume that's what they look like. And it's just a little bit wrong. Well, it is a lot of bit wrong, actually. It's kind of like if you were liquefied and then everyone was like, oh, I guess that's what humans look like. It's like if human women were, like, 1,000 times bigger than men. Maybe we would do the same, who knows. There's a lot less stuff to eat in the deep sea, so I guess it's practical to them to have two sets of sustaining sexes, but bees kind of do that, and that too, and the surface is full of life. I mean, like, plus, the deep sea actually has quite a bit of food, it's just not fresh. The deep sea is full of all the detritus that falls down to the bottom. All the scales, all the skeletons, all the rotting dead meat, all the carcasses. Because, I mean, like, most animals don't have arms in the ocean, you see. So, things like whale falls can, like, sustain quite, like, a numerous amount of creatures for a while, actually. So, I mean, like, technically, like, they do have quite a bit of life. And, like, bees are strange. Eusociality is just, a fun concept in general. They're basically, like, it's kind of like a hive mind. Eusociality, that's what it is. There we go. The structures that they can create are just fascinating. It's just overall interesting. Honestly, I'd like to see like a eusocial like crab or something. That would be so fucking cool. Imagine like a hive but underwater. That'd be so fucking sick. Kidding me? Someone should write that in a fantasy story or whatever. I mean, there's much more fucked up ways of mating and stuff like that. Like this one mouse. I forgot what the name of them are or whatever, but basically all functions stop when it comes to that time or whatever. Or you won't look at the penguins the same after, like, knowing what they do when mating. And you won't look at ducks the same either. Like, ducks are goddamn evil creatures. So are dolphins. But, like, dolphins are extra evil because they, like, actually, they have awareness of what they're doing. They fully know the harm that it causes to others in their own species, of their own, like, partners, of their own things. It's just kind of crazy. Like, the fact that creatures can, like, even be on the same level of intelligence is crazy. Didn't expect to hear a conversation about fish sex today, lol. Not all ducks. Duck, I would never accuse you of, the kind of things that ducks normally do. I know that, you are a good person, a good fowl, and you would not do that. I hope. Anyway, yeah, we get off track quite often, Magna. Sorry about that. Is there a fucking fish? No. Anyway. The one that dealt it was, in fact, Morrow, so if you want to blame anyone, it was them. I feel like I have, like, very different audiences, and I don't really know what to do. I'm not complaining, though. It's funny. An hour and still no fish spotted on the cam. What the fuck? Bro, it's just like fishing in real life. Where are the fish? Man, what the hell? I guess there's no fish at this time. Or maybe they're just swimming around the camera. You know, that's also a possibility of them just, like, not being where the camera is. Because, like, it's a dam. So, you see, the fish are probably down the water, downstream. I'm not really sure what kind of water feature it is. I have not experienced a river, but I'm pretty sure those things are, like, long. Question mark? Do you think that the fish is real, chat? Are the fish real, chat? That's a real question. Real conundrum we've gotten ourselves into today. The One Piece is real. I fucking read it. They're hiding behind the camera and giggling and laughing at us, breaking my heart. What the hell? Glass of water cam. I'm not too sure. Duck, what kind of water have you been drinking? I'm a little concerned. Just a slight bit concerned about the water and the quality of it. Sure, there's bacteria in all of it, right? But there shouldn't be that much. Just saying. So, maybe you should speak to your local officials. Though, of course, not the ops, because those bitches never know what you actually want. Shadow Money Wizard Gang, we love casting spells. Of course, of course. How you feeling? Is the water full of lead by any chance? Because it's a pretty common problem, actually, and I'm a little concerned. Is all. As a streamer to her unsuspecting Twitch chat. Anyone know what this says? By the way, how'd you come tune in with us, Agnes? I really want to fucking hit that button. But I'm pretty sure there is no fish there. We've been at it for an hour. How do you become a fan of Matt? I'm famous now, chat. I'm pretty. I should probably stop reading messages, but no. I can read them still, because we don't have too many people here anymore, so plus it's way funnier if I misinterpret them, huh? I wonder if the girls would fight this time. The girlies would fight. Probably not, but it's always funny. For example, I found Meta through her league art on Tumblr and then later attended stream. It is strange how, we've all gotten here. I guess it's strange to me that, someone could care about something so much to the point where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna attend streaming. I really, I'm grateful that you do, but I still, it's strange to me, I guess. Maybe it's because I don't really see my art as, worth that much, or whatever. Oh, I met Meta through Baxter fan art. I looked at that scientist boy. I feel I've got a bunch of, different obsessions with different creatures, and it's all, coalesced into this, so enjoyed it. You could probably guess how Mara found my work, but, you know. It's pretty funny. Yolen's the fish execution. I used to be, well, I mean, I guess technically I'm still friends with this one fanfic author. I'm incognito. So you collect so many creatures, felt you as Pokemon Master. Yeah, no one knows who you are, Pokemon. It's so true, Mom. What's up with Baxter anyway? He didn't show up in the pilot. The music's pretty loud again. Oh yeah, it's an execution scene, so it's going to be a little loud. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, he didn't show up in the pilot. He's supposed to be in the series as basically like a DLC guest of sorts. Because, you know, like, it's a hotel and there should be more characters technically, since, you know, if you want to redeem sinners, you only have one sinner to redeem. That's why. What little we know of him and what we make of him. I was like, yo, this character looks sick. And then I created an entire personality for him, because I felt like it. And then, you know, some other fan artists were like, yeah, let's go. And, you know, we're kind of vibing. And that's how things go, I guess. Yeah. I used to be a Danganronpa fan artist. I should totally get back to my roots, though, because, I mean, there's, like, a lot of different, like, fan art. Like, there's different characters I've, like, been attached to over the years, but some characters I just never found it in me. Like, I never found, like, the courage within me to draw. Like, I used to be, like, a huge Hitalia fan, which is probably, I mean, that might be surprising to some people. Some people might not even know what Hitalia is, which is a little scary, but, you know, if you wanted to know if I was a Homestuck or Hitalia fan, there's your answer. I am sorry to all the true Homestuck people here. Aw. Do you draw Baxter sometimes, Magnus? I need to balance out these colors, but I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that. Oh, also I'm a sucker for characters in glasses. Especially if they seem to be, like, morally bankrupt characters. Like, it's just a specific thing with me. It's just, like, I like dumb as fuck characters, or characters that are, like, way too smart for their own good. And there is no in between. And I'm sorry for that. Also, Country Balls versus Italia Boys, who win? Country Balls is, like, a much funnier webcomic, but, like, personality-wise, I still like Italia better. Mostly because, like, they're, like, mostly characters first and foremost. Like, the lore in both of them don't make any sense, but you know, like, lore isn't really what you're coming to Hetalia or Country Balls for, so it doesn't exactly matter. If you are looking for the Country Balls lore, I'm going to jump off the fucking window. Yeah, I did. Though I've been taking requests for friends and my own OCs for the most part recently. Good for you. I've been, like, a little bit afraid of, like, drawing OCs for the most part. I'm just, like, I know that's not, like, what you guys signed up for, but, like, also, I think that you should see my character for the 80 billionth time, because I love him, and I guarantee you will like them, too. Probably. But I guess the main thing is you just kind of have to go with it, yeah? So, I tend to, like, balance my content out so that, like, all the fandoms that I'm currently, like, drawing or whatever have, like, an equal amount of time. And then I can, like, place my, like, OC bullshit wherever the fuck I feel like it. I know that I really shouldn't be, like, policing what I draw too much, but, like, I feel a certain level of responsibility, too, so, maybe it makes it less fun, or whatever, but, you know, I think that, you know, I don't know. The autism wins again, I guess. Because, like, there's, like, points in my life where I just go, this character is the character. Can you draw my OC? It's Vagal, but with glasses and a band-aid. Okay, Muro, where is the band-aid? Tell me where the band-aid is. Just, for my own reference here. Can you draw my OC, guys? I mean, technically, Vagal is an OC, if you think about it. She's technically she is an original character based off of the lore of League of Legends. Where the boo-boo is. I don't know the implication behind these questions. Do not worry. I just need to know this information to draw the character. How am I supposed to draw Vagal with glasses and with Band-Aid if I don't know where the Band-Aid is? Anyway, the Band-Aid is under her hair halo. Chad, I'm gonna have to start a new layer. What the fuck do you... So... Are we just making... We're making 0. Okay. Hey guys, meet my new OC. There you go. Perfect. Also, if you could tell my favorite Looney Tunes is Marvin the Martian. So I feel like that's just like a given, you know? I love the Nintendo 64. The halo fell on her head one time. Ouchie. Yes, that's what the crying is, guys. And it's nothing else, I swear. Okay, so we're keeping that up there for now, I guess. So we've got like 15 things on the screen now, which is good. This is good. It's the average meta stream experience. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I fucking love this song. It goes crazy. Oh, also apparently Sonic X is having its anniversary today. Yeah, and I want to say that that was like the hardest Sonic cartoon I ever fucking watched. Like, I was just the weeb that watched all of Sonic X before watching Sonic Sat AM, which is a little sad to say, but it's true. I watched all of Sonic X. I think I watched the Christmas VHSs of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I watched Sonic Underground. Sonic X is what? Oh, it's turning, like, the Japanese version of it, like, had its anniversary today. That's why I'm bringing it up. Sonic X, faster, faster, gotta go faster. Say all you want about 4Kids, but they knew how to make some awful but awesome theme songs. Like, I think my favorite Sonic X episode was the time where some hay was stuck in, like, Sonic's ear or whatever, and he just kept on fucking running for, like, the entire episode to try and get it out, and everyone was like, Sonic, where the fuck are you going? Is Chris as bad as they say he is? Oh yeah, he is. In like, the later seasons, he gets a lot better because he does things, but, like, oh my god, is that kid annoying. I fucking hate Chris. Yeah. Like, everyone else just, like, every other character is, like, way better than Chris in every single way. And, like, it just feels so, like, annoying whenever he's on screen, because you know that he won't do anything besides, like, tell another character to do something that they already were probably going to do anyhow. Like, Tails, go save Sonic. Tails was already gonna save Sonic, Chris. Fuck off. Also, he's like really fucking rich, and he's like, my mom and dad don't love me, even though they do. It's just that they, like, can't see him every, like, so often or whatever, so he, like, develops, like, an emotional attachment to Sonic. Even though he's got, like, a bunch of other friends and, like, a loving staff that takes care of him. And, like, his mom and dad do try and visit as often as they can. So it's not like he's, like, neglected. But, like, apparently Sonic's the best friend he's ever had. It's strange. But, like, really all I care about is, like, Sonic being a fucking goofball with his friends. That's all I care about. Also, the ghost from Sonic Unleashed is, like really super hot for some reason. But like that's not Sonic X material. That's just a fact. Also, Sonic says shit in the original Japanese dub. Yeah. Also, a lot of things that Rouge says gets cut. Honestly, I'd love to see like a redub with all the voice actors of them just like doing like their lines and stuff like that, because I feel like it would be so fun. Because like Rouge just says like out of pocket things like all the fucking time in the original dub, and they just cut it because they're like, guys, this might be a little bit too gay. This might be a little bit too risque if the because guys, you can't just not have the bad boobs. Those come with the character, okay? Hey boy, you piss real loud. Were you frying chicken in there? It doesn't say that. They managed to give her a GF2. Like, yeah, it's true. They did give her a girlfriend. Just don't be a gay. Don't be gay. Really fantastic advice from Maro Nintendo 64 himself. Frame that on your wall. Because when it comes time, he'll have told us. Nah. I should really, like, ask for pronouns or something. Magnus, what would you like to be referred to as? Or should I not refer to you at all? Either option is fine. I just need to know. Anyway, I can't believe that it's been like basically another hour and we haven't seen any fish still. I'm so heartbroken. Well, I guess the fish just don't like us, Chad. Maybe. If you're referring to my pronouns, I'm he, him. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Just so that, you know. I just don't like making people feel uncomfortable, I think. And everyone deserves respect. It's just that strangers on the internet, you're a stranger, I don't know you. In the internet, you're like the fishes. You are like the fishes that are on stream. Imaginary. Yeah, I could be just making you all up in my head. Or I might not exist. That's a fun concept, huh? It could be AI generated, though. I mean, that would be a really badly AI generated thing. What would I even be doing? Fucking suck at it. But like, your idea of me, everything like that is like a product of everything, yeah? You could be an AI. Honestly, that just gave me an idea for a line in my fic. Oh my lord, thank you, Maro. Maro, you're Maro Nintendo 64 is, you know, a scholar of the arts. A scholar of very good art. And a muse. We sharing big brain ideas all day. We just have huge brains, chat. Absolutely massive ones. I will get people to drive to work so that I can drive into all of you, chat. Because otherwise, what's the point of emotes? I am God's drunkest driver. I do not have a license. But I could be lying to you. I have a brain so big I logged the team of singles on a 2v2 Pokemon tournament. That was a nice waste of time. Well, you live and let live, I guess, yeah. One time when I was, like, young or whatever, I was, like, so close to finishing the Elite Four. And I had, like, one more guy to defeat or whatever. I think it was like, a water guy or something before the champion of the region. Anyway, I got to him, and I almost defeated him, but, like, he took me out or whatever. And I just remember, like, fucking crying. I remember just, like, being, like, really fucking depressed as a kid about that. Because I couldn't defeat the video game. And that's why I'm bad at games to this day, chat. It's all because of that. Not really, but, you know. It's funny to think that, right? Polyminia, Mario Nintendo 64, Galatea, and Calliope. One of these things is not like the other. Guess which one? Yeah. I can't tell. Maybe it's Galatea. You know. Actually, yeah, no. Yeah, it is Galatea, because there's 4 A's instead of the other 3, which have 1 A. And that's how you can notice the difference, chat. Using extreme big brain tactics like this. He doesn't know about this trick. I learned. The rest of them are Greek muses. Couldn't defeat Lance's 3 Dragonite. It is Galatea. The rest of them are Greek muses. Fuck yeah. I did it. I am so fucking good. I'm a Mediterranean at least. Let's go. Mediterranean check. Technically I am Mediterranean. If you count Egypt as part of if you count Egypt as part of that region, then yes, I am Mediterranean technically. Yes, Galatea this is the statue that was carved by Pygmalion. Her name translates to, like, as white as milk. and honestly, great fucking name. Pygmalion, honestly, that whole story was just about a guy discovering the differences between aesthetic attraction and, like, romantic and sexual attraction. Because once Galateo was real, he was fucking done. He was like, yeah, actually, no, I don't think I can do this. And that's, like, extremely funny to me. But, like, yeah, they just made, like, a full, like, ace icon and didn't know. I'm pretty sure it counts as long as you're not talking to a European. Phoenicians go brr. Egypt is definitely Mediterranean. Like, I'm sure it is. Like, but, like, if you're talking to, like, anyone yeah, it's just anyone that's from Europe would not say that. But, you know, I don't think anyone in chat's from Europe. And if you are, I'm sorry for your loss. Europe fucking sucks. No. That's awful. Phoenicians go brr. Ancient meta be like, I'm a purple snail. And I also created the alphabet? ? It's like when people talk about North America but don't include Mexico. Yeah. It's like, what the hell? Guys, no, I don't think you know what North America is. It's not just every place that's, like, vaguely cold. Like, most parts of the U.S. aren't cold either. Like, double-ass standards. But, like, yeah. It's the U.S., it's not America. You know, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Europe, I know. I came from a cake on Meta Santa Day yesterday. Like, every American spams in Twitter every fucking year. What the? Huh? Also, hi, Golden. I didn't realize you were here. But, like, that is strange as fuck. Oh. You guys probably don't have that many plans for Easter, considering the type of audience this is. But, I am going to a potluck. So, that'll be fun. I'm going to, a potluck with friends. So, I'm baking a cake. I'll probably bake it, like, late at night or whatever. Me asleep. That's totally fair, Golden. You don't have to worry about that. No worries, champ. All good. You're all good. Resident sleeper. Oh no, I banned Resident Sleeper from the chat. There will be no sleeping on my stream. I'm a very good streamer. It's a joke. Give me color wheel. Give me color wheel. Also, stay safe up there. Got COVID. The goddamn COVID's still out. I will. you know, I got sick the other day. Well, the other stream day or whatever. So I'll be good. I'll be careful. It's like a work party thingy, but I thought it would be fun to go because I don't really have too many friends. Well, I don't have any friends in this region because it's fucking Ohio. So, I mean, I'm not an idiot. But it's just, you know, I think it'll be good. Oh, co-worker party. I'm still not sure how Jesus and eggs are supposed to be together. The var. Music suddenly explodes. That little you drew posted in the river today was hella cute, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Hot question. At what point is something not a potluck contribution? When it is not food in any feasible like shape or form, you know, like sure, like cups and stuff like count towards something, sure, but like a true potluck contribution is food. It can be something like chips or whatever, but it still has to be food. To me, anyway, that's what it is. My mom doesn't think that plastic utensils and soda cans count. Potlucks, Morrow, for anyone unfamiliar, are basically like little parties where everyone invited has to bring a dish of some kind. If it doesn't enable cooking. Basically, everyone has to bring a dish of some kind to the party, and then everyone eats what everyone brought. That's a potluck. Oh, but it does remind me of this YouTube series that I like. Also, thank you for saying that my Lulu is cute. I think she was, like, real fun to me. Sounds neat. It is. Though, I mean, like, it depends on how good your friends are at cooking or at getting things. Because everyone can just bring chips and then that's no fun. But I'm, like, semi-confident that, like, someone will bring something that is not chips to the potluck. And so I think that we will be good. But, you know, it's always just wishful thinking at the end of the day, too. What's it called? There's a series that's called something... Yes, by Shipwreck. As ground pose murder mystery dinner party. Cause, goddamn, it's really fun. So, I mean, it depends on what if you care about authors at all, I guess. Anyway, what I'm bringing to the potluck, we sure ain't cooking any fish because there are not any. Not cooking fish because there isn't any. Anyway, I'm making a cake. I'm making a blueberry cake. 'Cause I've been wanting to for a while now, anyway. So I figured that it was like a perfect time to do so. What? Wait, the camera. I shit you not something. You better not be lying again. I swear to God, I can vouch. Wait. You can go back. We can go back in time, chat. Fish. Well, did enough drawing. Gotta go. Got any questions or anything you want to tell me before I leave? Well, the next stream will be on Thursday if you want to catch it. But, I think I'll be good. Thanks for tuning in, Magnus. I'd only ask for you to subscribe and all that, just so that you don't miss out, or whatever. Just as you said when you summoned one and I missed it. Chat, I'm not too sure if there's a fish here. But we did rewind. But maybe I should write it. Noted. Thanks. It was fun. Good night. Have a nice night. See you later. Whoa! I didn't see it! Come on, every time I fucking turn away, the fish... Sit still and watch the fish. Guys, I'm not sure if I can do that. OP did smoke. Guys, you can't tell me there's a fish. I can't tell if you're lying to me. But I'm sure that you're not, because there's multiple people that are saying that the fish is real. And I would be amiss if I thought that my entire Twitch chat was lying to me, because that would be ridiculous. Though it is now paused. Alright. Persona is not sitting still for the past 3 hours. Look at them bounce. I'll try and clip it. Oh! Was that a fish? If I even know how. But thank you, Morrow. Thank you, Morrow. First stream clip. Fish! First fish of the stream. I'll click the fucking button. Chat, if you can find the fish in this image, I will come to your house. Anyway, should I? Perfect. They will know that there was a fish there, for sure. All right, let me see the fish. But maybe I should write Noted. Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god. Fish jump scare. Fucking post that one online. Guys, I finally found the fish after like 5 fucking hours of staring at the screen. I guess, see? we have found the fish. We have found the fish, guys. And now we can turn this thing off for right now. We can have a normal. We can have a normal stream again. No more fish. Just Corki. Oh, thank God. Thank God we found one, chat. I was starting to believe that there were no fish. Maru was the biggest doubter of them all, but found the fish. Watch as this gets 2 likes on Twitter. Woohoo! Now it's no longer just like fishing in real life. Just with Wukong here this time. It was Nessie. I can't believe we found Nessie, guys. Science is gonna be blown away when they see this one. Take that, science. How do you explain that one? How do you explain that fish, science? You can't. That's right. I can't believe this, guys. Monster. 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 Can't believe that we went fishing together, chat. That was a transcendent experience. Send that clip to everyone on Twitter. Nah. Yeah, okay. But it's funny. Also, this background's very cute. Thank you. I'm trying to go for something. I don't know if it's working, but you know. I figured that, you know, this is a special occasion, you know? We found a fish. Monster-seeking monster. Things actually add a lot. Don't take that out of content. Text, chat. The thumbnail to this video is gonna be awful, because I completely forgot that I had to make one. So, hope you're ready to see my magnum opus of shitty content thumbnails for all of you to enjoy. I mean, mostly, like, adding details to things makes things look nicer. That's a general rule of thumb, though it's not official, obviously, because many things can look worse with detail. And you have to make sure that there's a careful balance between the two. Because otherwise, things can look cluttered and awful. At least in your own artist opinion. Because if someone tells you that something looks awful, it's also just their opinion, too. Though, it'll often feel more real than your own opinions about your own art. Though, obviously, I'm not saying to, like, ignore criticism. I'm saying to not have it be the end-all. The be-all and end-all of what makes your art good, what makes you happy about your art. Everyone grows at different paces, and everyone has different ways of correctly drawing something. What looks right to some people will look wrong to others, and that's okay. It's the nature of art. Though, obviously, it depends on, like, who your audience is and what you're trying to do with your art, too, to a certain extent. But at the end of the day, I think that it's just better to be happy. Anyway, let's see. I was talking about other things, but completely slipped my mind. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go and see the Barbie movie when that comes out. But like, the first movie that I'll probably see back in theaters is probably gonna be Renfield. I'm not too sure how good it's gonna be, but I'm excited for it anyway. I don't know why, but, like, something about the vibes of the movie just, like, speak to me. Also, Nicolas Cage is gonna be Dracula, so, like, I feel like that just totally works for him, you know? So many movies to see. Yep. There's never enough. Well, I mean, there are enough to see, right? But it's just like a thing of what do you want to see, what's coming out, what's going to be good, what you personally want to see in movies. Because that totally changes the decision, too. Like, personally, the Barbie movie is, like, the exact type of, like, dumb fun that, like, I like after or whatever. Like, the whole, like, campiness of the movie just really tickles me. I'm like, that's totally what I want to, like, see him do. And I'm not too sure whether or not Five Nights at Freddy's or Saw is gonna be like that for me. Because Saw, like, X might be, like, fucking awful. Because it's kind of awful. Yeah. Yes, the Barbie movie. They're making one. It's gonna be cool. Ryan Gosling is one of the Kens, and Margot Robbie is the main Barbie of the movie. At least one of the main Barbies. There are multiple Barbies and multiple Kens. Full girl bossery. Oh, not girl bossery. It's more just fun. Haven't you seen the Barbie movie poster memes? They are everywhere currently, but I mean, it doesn't mean that, like, it's kind of like a thing. It's whatever. How do I describe it? You should totally watch the second trailer. It totally rules. Though it might not be something you're in. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, but I didn't connect that it was a movie. The memes are too strong. But yeah, it's fun. At least the vibes to me are fun. You should watch it. Maybe you will find that you vibe with it too. I know it's not for everyone, obviously, but you know. I think that everyone can get behind like a Barbie movie. I mean, like, I grew up with like the classic Barbie movies with like Bibble and stuff. And I'm just kind of in that girly kind of market. So, like, it's just nice. I used to be like so afraid to express myself as a woman for some reason. But nowadays, I like feel better about it. Barbies are for girls. It's just the thing of like, a lot of girl interests were just seen as cringe for like such a long time. They were like, a girl likes something? Oh my god, what a bitch. Like, that thing is not good. And granted, a lot of things aren't good that teenage girls like, but that doesn't mean that, like, they shouldn't be allowed to like them either. Like, the stuff that teenage boys like also fucking suck. But they don't get, like, nearly the same, like, level of treatment. It's kind of ridiculous. It's, to me, anyhow. Brats were pretty cringe though, come on. And you act surprised when girls get mad when you tell them your interests suck. Then act surprised when girls got mad when you tell them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, Brats weren't... I mean, like, the movies were cringe, don't get me wrong. But, like, the dolls were actually, like, way more, like, cool than, like, regular Barbie dolls were. Like, for the time that they were released. They were actually quite, like, inventive. They were quite, like, they actually had different skin colors and, like, fashion styles because they're fashion dolls or whatever. So, like the history of Brats are really, like, strange, but, like, really fun for me to, like, explore anyhow. And it doesn't mean that you have to think that they're any less cringe, because, I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of the Brat-style dolls either, but, like, they were, like, popular because of a certain reason. And that's because that girls were finally being represented in different ways, instead of being just Barbie, or, like, a baby doll. Because, like, for a lot of girls, that just wasn't fun. That wasn't them. They wanted to be cool. They wanted to be, like, represented in a different way. And it's cool that we then got a shift in the doll industry as a whole after Bratz came out. And now we've got way more options for girls. Like, Monster High dolls are, like, way cooler in every aspect of them. And we really have Bratz to thank for them even being able to be marketed in the first place, because most people didn't, like, see, like, deviating from, like, a Barbie formula would be profitable. My siblings and I bonded over the Bratz Spy movie and the Super Babies movie too. Those movies fucking suck, but I know that they're, like... But, like, I know what you mean. Like, those movies, objectively bad movies. Objectively. But they, like, they still mattered to people as kids or whatever. Just watch Power Rangers. It had, like, 2 entire girls. Yeah. I wouldn't, like, there was a specific Power Rangers that I specifically liked. I'm not too sure what it was, though. It had to do with magic. Mystic Force. Okay, here we are, yeah. This one was the one that I was totally obsessed with. It was Mystic Force. I don't really remember too much about it, but I just remember it being cool and me being like, yeah, that chick went so hard. The potato aliens being defeated by grandma making food. Funniest shit I've ever seen. True. It's an interesting time in children's entertainment. And that, like, was going down. Watch as I fuck up lighting. Badly, chat. Anyway, like, the history of, like, those kinds of shows, like, children's shows tend to suck. And there's no problem in them sucking, it's just that people pretend like other shows suck more than others, and for the most part, that's not true. That background is making me think of A Bug's Life. We love early computer-generated graphics here. But, like, I feel like having Yordles being, like, a bit, like, in a, like, an environment, like a planty environment where they're the small ones is just, like, Yordle to me. I don't know. Maybe you're Yordling different than I am, but that's how I'm Yordling. That's not a... These are not words sanctioned by anyone, but pretend like they are, because it's funny. Just yordling around. Alright, I think that's good for now, chat. Now let's go back to Corki, you know? I feel like we've gotten off track and, you know, we've really gotten off track here. Nah. Crazy. Aren't you the Yordle from Yordling Around? Looks very serene. Thank you. So you got like 2 different settings. Let me just put my name down, or you know, my name down. Quotations. Can't believe we got all this work done, chat. I really appreciate you sticking around and, you know, watching through. Because I know that it can be a little... Well, I mean, you're here willingly, technically. At least I hope you are willingly. I don't know why else you would be here, but if you are trapped, let me know. I could maybe get someone on that. I don't know. Alright, perfect. So we've got basically like a little day scene here going on. Arcane Season 2 has us watch Wukon's life slowly fall into shambles after his limelight in Hollywood. If you hit the first letter of every message I send in this chat, you will get a cry for help. Yeah, don't listen to Morrow on Nintendo 64. He has no idea what he's talking about. Do not ask me why I know his first and last name. Morrow Nintendo 64 does not need to go to any legal professional because I am not keeping him here. I'm not keeping any of my chat members here because that would be crazy and illegal. I would never do that because I am a good person. Because I am a good person. Because I am a good person. And you know, if anyone tells you differently, just like tell me their exact address. I'll just need to like smooth things over with them, you know, because can't have conflicting accounts now, can we? That'd be bad. Bing bing wahoo! The Nintendo 64 family censor car. Perfect. Chat with your help. Duck Sandwich, read that in a monster voice. I don't even think I could do a monster voice. But Nintendo 64 family sends their regards. Oh my gosh, we've gone on for a little bit too long now. Well, not too long, but you know. We've completed the drawing, so it's time for us to leave. Meow. Get over here. Get over, meow. Right, meow. If you really stretch out like a mobster accent, you can just go straight into Cartman, and I think that's pretty funny. Anyway, chat, we are done with this drawing, so I'm gonna have to sign off for today, or tonight, I guess, depending on where you live. And I'll have to say good night to you all. I hope that you all have a great rest of your week, whatever that may be. And I'll see you guys next time for something that was actually voted for by you. We're finally reinstating democracy into the Metallic Hot Choco stream, so that'll be exciting. Come for Democracy Day right after Jesus resurrects himself or whatever. Thanks for coming, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you next time, guys. Good night.